food chain, and then whatever ate the olives, didn't have nothing to eat. Well, they had other things to eat, but since olives was they on top of their food list, but then yeah, they ate it. But then when they found out they was gone, other animals started to decrease. And then when they found the olives in Wyoming, they sent it in Wyoming, right?
Mhm.
They found them in Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Same thing. Let me think. See, now you just made my train of thought
Keep going,
crunch
Brandon.
so
Keep
wall.
going.
Cause they had collected some so they could repopulate again, and then they would have those pups, and then they would spread them out into different parts of different places that they originated from, and then they would have those populate, and then they would keep growing, and the population would increase, and everything would back to normal.
I got a question. If like they was repopulating whatever, and they set them to a well, and let's say they put them into a place where it's like a mountain lion or something, like a whole big population of mountain lions, and wouldn't that just like block the purpose of repopulating it? Like if you put it somewhere where it's gonna be eaten no matter what, like isn't it unpurposeful to put it there?
Oh, you talking about like,
What you mean?
She's talking about like if you put it somewhere and no matter which way it's like say you go into a street, no matter which way you turn, you're gonna see another car.
Right.
So when that auto, no matter which place you put it, it's gonna get eaten anyway. And then
The ferret.
I mean,
Yeah,
that,
the ferret.
that wouldn't necessarily matter because they spreading them out. So even if that little gang of ferrets got eaten in that area, it will still be more over in different areas that still have ferrets. So, I mean, okay, but in that place there are no more ferrets, but in these other places there are more ferrets.
So when we put these ferrets back into the environment, what happens to the other organisms? So there was 0, right? Or they thought there was 0, and then they mated them, and now there's 2,600 of them. So now what happens to the other organisms in the environment?
Well, the organisms that need the ferrets or consume the ferrets, their population will either like grow or like get fatter or whatever. And then the population that's under the ferrets, they'll like probably decrease because that's what the ferrets need to stay alive and stuff.
Good. Okay, what animal do we want to talk about now?
only thing that made me mad was
The what? The parrot. Okay, what about the parrot? Tell me the story of the parrot.
Want me to tell about it? They were saying that they are one of the most endangered birds in the world, or whatever. Then the population had reduced down to 13 parrots in 1975.
What did the population start at?
What did it say? It just said it is
Tens,
reduced to 13.
tens of thousands.
They ain't saying the habitat's been lost because of hurricanes and predation and all that.
Good. So how does this relate to the food chains and food webs? Anyone can answer that, not just Jasmine.
I think these specific animals, like the ferrets and all of those that live in these different areas, they don't all only help protect, keep the food chain running, but they also help the environment. Like without these animals, I feel like when they die, they help give nutrients back to the earth and stuff like that. So without the ground food, there will be no other animals. So that messes up the food chain as well.
oh snap.
Wow,
Deep.
excellent job.
She
Good.
got deep.
Okay, so does someone else want to piggyback off of
She
that?
in the earth, boy.
She made a very good point.
Earth.
So what's the problem of going from tens of thousands of parrots to 13?
Wait, you mean like 1-3? You mean like 1?
1-3.
That's crazy. Because how you drop from 10,000, 1-0, tens of that? Oh no, that's too big.
That's
You
even
drop
more.
from tens of thousands to 1-3, 13. That's who is eating them all?
Well, no
The
one's eating them, but
They
what's
they
happening to them?
I think they getting traded
Hurricanes.
off.
Okay, so
Hurricanes.
Caleb
Now, alright.
said hurricanes, but what else does it say in there?
Predation.
And
And habitat loss.
Okay, what does that mean, habitat loss?
When we knock down
No
trees and we
right? They have
Put
take away their
stuff up.
homes.
Let,
And then
let Brennan talk and then.
Those birds will either get fly away or some will get some of them be crushed by another tree because you knock them down. Or then it can happen with forest fires when people don't put out their campfires and they just let them spread, and then campfires will happen. Gotta listen to Smokey the Bear, man. Smokey the Bear.